athletic training staff here. They do a great job of taking care of us and doing the little things that can hopefully make a difference for that next game. So just try to stay as consistent as possible throughout the year in that category, so that all the miles that we put on our bodies, that we can bounce back quickly.
So what do you need to do in order to have a long career, to take care of your body and of your mind?
I think the biggest thing is probably sleep. That's the one kind of underrated aspect of recovery. Obviously, you got to eat right, get as much sleep as possible, do the little things in the training room that can take away those bumps and bruises, those aches and pains that are natural with any basketball player. But it just comes with experience and knowing what your body responds best to throughout your career.
On the right-hand side.
I'm Robert Powell, Nine Sports Online. Obviously, everyone likes to play at home, Steph, but when you're on the road and you see a shot like Kevin Durant that silences, 20,000 people, or you shoot a 30-foot three to kind of stop a run and quiet the crowd. As an athlete, in those moments, what are you experiencing, to do that on the road, to silence a crowd, and pull out a big victory like you did last night?
Just confidence, man. I mean, you want to play well no matter what arena you're in, but obviously you understand on the road when the home team makes those runs, it gets crazy loud like it was last night. There are opportunities for you to just try to keep your composure as the road team. You have an opportunity to step up, make a big shot, have confidence in it, that change in atmosphere is really fun as a road team when you're able to kind of get over that hump like we did last night, because it's just your 13, 14 teammates, coaching staff. That's all you got in the building, really, and you kind of go against all odds in that kind of respect.
Hey, just one quick follow-up. After KD hit that shot, you had like a really funny reaction, to it. Is that just kind of spontaneous when you're on the court like that, and just like it just is happening, or it's like, wow, like I can't believe that this is happening, or is it just really, like I say, spontaneous?
It's all spontaneous. I wish I could have a little bit more control over the reactions in certain situations. I really don't know what I did last night. Like I saw it, though. I saw it. I don't know what I was doing.
You should reenact it.
I even dropped my mouthpiece because I was so uncoordinated in that sense.
So you wasn't, like some people were implying that you were,
number two. No raining balls, none of that stuff. Just having fun, I guess.
Next question, back row, then Chris.
Steph, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Given Tristan Thompson's importance for the Cavs in the Eastern Conference playoffs and what he meant for them in the finals last year against you guys, how much of a point of emphasis did you put into trying to limit his effectiveness as a team? And what do you think has been so successful for you guys at doing that?
We obviously understand his value when it comes to he's killed us on the offensive rebound category the last 2 years. Especially in this building, when they get extra possessions based on him just battling for those rebounds, it's tough to kind of overcome. The biggest thing I think is just from the start of the game, Zaza's done a great job of just trying to be physical with it. They've had some tussle matches, and over the back calls here, some loose ball fouls here, like all sorts of stuff going on. But just a presence, knowing he can't have any straight line, runs to the rim and try to clean up the glass and just make him think, I guess. That's kind of my best guess at this point, just to Zaza just being that force early when he's in the game. And I think we've done a good job of trying to keep him out there whenever Tristan's in the game to keep him off the glass.
Jared, 6 row in the middle.
Okay, Jared.
Jared Bell, USA Today. Steph, I'm wondering if you could shed some insight on the chemistry that has occurred in adding such a dominant player in Kevin to an already buff team that you have here. What is the most significant thing that you've learned about Kevin as a person that kind of speaks to how he's been able to get into a comfort zone and you with him?
We talked about it this summer, even going into this year. Just you watch KD play, you watch us play. His skill set, we can see with Joe, right? With we were talking about earlier about just our body moving, ball moving, high IQ guys that don't really need the ball in their hands that much to just try to, to make plays and be efficient in that aspect. He's a great passer. He obviously demands a lot of attention when he's on the floor, so if he's able to move, set screens for other guys, he's going to help himself in that situation. He's obviously unselfish as a person, as a basketball player when it comes to understanding how he can impact the game every single night and do it his way. But that would fit right into our style and our identity. It took a while for it to kind of reveal itself consistently as the regular season went on, but once it clicked and the habits started to become second nature, it was kind of beautiful to watch and be an amazing kind of style to play and watch unfold. So it's been fun.
Final two questions. Steph to the right side. I think Gary.
Gary Washington, Boston Globe. Given kind of your nice guy persona off the court, do opposing players challenge you on the court like they said Chuck last night? And how do you kind of let them know that you're not such a nice guy on the court? And are you a trash talker, or do you only respond to trash talk?
I mean, I smile and laugh and have fun and play with joy and all that. That's kind of who I am. But yeah, I have a killer instinct in me. There's a toughness about me that, I'm out on the floor. You can't really just try to push me around and try to be physical. That really doesn't get under my skin at all. Last night was just, it was a bunch of people about nothing, to be honest with you. And it was a situation where you're just talking. And at this point, you know that two guys got to get into it, chirping a little bit. There's going to be a reaction around on the floor from the rest, from the team, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't trash talk much. I'm not afraid to talk back if I need to, but I try to stay out of those situations, not get distracted from what I'm trying to do on the floor from an execution standpoint and doing my thing.
Do you find though that opposing players do try to test you because they see the kind of the nice guy persona you've established?
For sure. I've seen that since I was 9 years old playing AAU basketball, so yeah. But that probably has helped me kind of understand that expectation and just let it happen. And, like I said, if I need to say something, do something, whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to play basketball, and that's never changed.
Chapter 1. Final question to Roz.
Chapter 1. Crazy book you wrote.
Roz Goldenwood, NBC Sports Bay Area. Steph, you've been in these situations before, and obviously as a great player, big shots are going to come your way, big moments will. It's one thing to take those big shots, but to knock it down on those kinds of stages, especially the way KD did, and times when you do, what does it take to really come up big in those moments?
You just can't be afraid of failure in no sense. Like, I'm assuming most guys who don't want to take those shots might just don't want to deal with the repercussions of if you miss. Because that is a terrible feeling, but you can't be afraid of that feeling knowing that you prepared yourself with all the reps that you put in the gym shooting. KD mentioned it last night. I love the line that he said, like, I've been working on that shot my whole life, which is probably true for 20 other shots on the floor, but like, literally that's his mindset. Like, I'm ready to take this shot because I haven't cheated the game. I put the time in. Every year to get better, to work on your game, to be ready for those kind of moments, and it shows. So that's the guys that work the hardest, that have that killer instinct and that mindset. We don't care if you make or miss. You want to take that shot because you want to you believe in yourself and you'll live with the results. So hopefully it works out more times than not, but that's probably the key, just not being afraid of failure.
Thank you, Steph. That is it for today's available.